The 80s were the wild west of amateur filmmaking with the boom of the VHS industry. It was never easier to pump out low-budget movies and actually have it be picked up by a video store or some tiny distribution company. And this was particularly prevalent in Japan, in a subgenre known as V-cinema. Now, even though Toei owns the term V-cinema, it's collectively used to describe low-budget, straight-to-home video releases, such as today's, interesting topic, Guzoo, The Thing Forsaken by God, Part 1. That title just rolls off the tongue. Brought to us by Kazuo Kamizu, whose other movie credits include porn, just so much porn, and entrails. For some reason, dude just loves him some entrails. Name another director with 2 movies on their filmography with entrails of a in their title, because I can't think of even one. It tells the story of a group of Japanese schoolgirls who head out into the woods to stay at the worst Airbnb of all time, where a mad scientist lady just also happens to be doing strange things in the basement. Very soon after arriving, things start to seem off. The lady of the basement breaks all their makeup mirrors. For what purpose? Because the mirrors are a portal that allow farting tentacles to reach out and grab people. Duh. Why wouldn't that make sense? After one of the girls goes into the basement, but ends up getting sucked into the shadow realm instead, we come to realize that the basement is housing a thing. Honestly, it looks like an inverted ball sack that someone sneezed on. And this is where I quickly came to the conclusion that this was a fetish film. Tentacles in cultured anime is a pretty common thing, but there's another level of culture that only the deviants delve into. We're talking like Overfiend type of deviants. This chick gets destroyed, and I mean fucking destroyed, and the effects are honestly good enough, especially for the budget that they had, that I can't fully show it, because it's pretty gnarly. Now the thing forsaken by God is out of the basement and just eating the shit out of, like, everybody. Heads, bodies, whatever. But luckily, using the power of music, our 2 survivors manage to fend off the monster, and it returns to its original form. A turtle. A turtle conveniently laying in the path of the survivors as they leave the house so that they can pick it up. Oh man! So many questions. How did a turtle become a moist testicle? What's up with the mirrors? Is the cycle going to continue? God damn, I can't wait to see part 2. So despite being sold under the title of Part 1, there was never a Part 2. I honestly couldn't even find any proof that a Part 2 was even planned. And despite having never heard of this movie until recently, this thing apparently has a bit of a cult following, which really doesn't surprise me because everything has a bit of a cult following nowadays. So much so that the monster even showed up in a video game called World of Horror. So I mean, Guzoo is an interesting little piece of not safe for work film history. I mean, it's only 40 minutes long, and it can be readily found online if you want to check it out for yourself. It's even on YouTube, which is ironic, because if I showed the entire, the gnarly bits in this video, I'd get demonetized, but the whole thing's on YouTube, so